Good morning and happy Tuesday. It is July the 14th and it is a beautiful day here in North Carolina. And for those of you who don't know who I am, hi, my name is Christine Kingston and I'm a grateful 3-year recovering addict. And I come to you from Elizabeth City, North Carolina to read to you the Day by Day by Hazelden, the Daily Reflections by Alcoholics Anonymous, and the Just for Today Daily Meditation by Narcotics Anonymous. And I read these so you don't have to. And I also read these for my mental health as well, because sometimes these books, something happens throughout the day that I can go back and refer to the book in, or it's something that I've already read. So we're going to jump on in today's reading. And it says, July 14th, Paying for Freedom. Thoreau has said, the cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life, which is required to be exchanged for it immediately or in the long run. The price that we paid for drug behavior was our freedom. We finally came to realize that we had to pay too dearly in order to feel the oblivion take over. Our price became so high that we could no longer barter with mind-altering chemicals for our time and freedom. They had absolute control. Unless we somehow wake up and pay the price for freedom, spiritual growth, we will be a slave till death. But by turning our lives over to God, all the liberty we need is made available to us. Am I paying a fair price for my freedom? Yes, I'm paying a fair price for my freedom, and just so happens today, I got a phone call this morning and lost a dear friend of mine who used to call me once a month, to let me know how he was doing. And he was an alcoholic and an addict. From what he had told me, he had been leaving the drugs alone and had just been drinking. And obviously that was not true, because they found him yesterday, I believe. It's all over Facebook, and it's just so sad because we used to have good conversation together all the time, and I feel it in my heart for his family and his girlfriend and kids that he has, and his mom. It's really sad when we lose someone to this horrible disease. And I'm just at a loss for words, because you don't know what to say to someone who's lost someone to this disease, because they know that the next one could be the last one, but yet we still chose to do that next one. And with that being said, I'd just like to say a little prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you for allowing me to say that prayer for him, because the whole family really needed that. And we're going to move on to the Daily Reflections by Alcoholics Anonymous, and it's July the 14th, A Nourishing Ingredient. Where humility and formally stood for a forced feeding on humble pie, it now begins to mean the nourishing ingredient which can give us serenity. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 74. And that's out of the Big Blue Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. Sorry I keep moving, guys, but my back hurts today. How often do I focus on my problems and frustrations? When I'm having a good day, these same problems shrink importance on my preoccupa- preoccupa- preoccupation with them dwindles. Wouldn't it be better if I could find the key to unlock the magic of my good days for use on the woes of my bad days? I already have the solution. Instead of trying to run away from my pain and wish my problems away, I can pray for humility. Humility will heal the pain. Humility will take me out of myself. Humility, that strength granted to me by the power greater than myself, is mine for the asking. Humility will bring back balance into my life. Humility will allow me to accept my humaneness joyously. And yes, humility is a very important part of healing, and we have to learn how to become humble and heal from this disease. And with that being said, I'm going to read from the Just for Today Daily Meditation by Narcotics Anonymous, July the 17th, an inside job. Social acceptability does not equal recovery. Basic text, page 22, and that's out of the Narcotics Anonymous Big Book. Basic text. Basic text, page 22. One of the first things that happens to many of us in recovery is that we start to look better. We get healthier. We bathe. We dress. More important and more appropriately. And without the goading of active addiction, many of us finally stop stealing, lying, and hustling. We start to look normal just by removing the drugs. Looking normal is very different from being normal. Acceptability in the eyes of the world is a benefit of recovery. It is not the same thing as recovery. We can enjoy the benefits of recovery, but we must take care to nurture their true source. Lasting recovery isn't found in acceptance from others, but in the inner growth set in motion by the 12 steps. Just for today, I know that looking good isn't enough. Lasting recovery is an inside job. And yes, lasting recovery is an inside job. You have to want it bad. And with me, it took me working on the 12 steps to learn how to live a normal life, because I've been addicted to drugs since I was 26 years old, and I'm 50 now. So, well, I'll be 50 in October. So, that's a long time. And learning how to live life all over again is priceless. And it's giving me a new outlook on life that I didn't have before. And it's a very positive outlook. Even though I look good and I feel good, I have to feel good on the inside as well. Because if we don't feel good on the inside, then recovery is just a mask. So I'm going to close that with the serenity prayer. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today. And remember, guys, this is not the only thing I do. I do unboxings of numerous subscription boxes, and I also have face mask Saturday night, and we had a good turnout the other night. If you want to see what I got in my Ipsy Plus, go watch that video. And I did it at the beginning of the video, so you guys wouldn't have to watch the long drawn out video. But it's Face Mask Live. And I am an affiliate with Moonglow Jewelry, and I have 2 pieces of jewelry from them. One says Hope and one says Faith, and this one was a gift from Miss Tanya Love. Thank you. I'm really wearing it well. It looks good as a mid-ring. I did my nails I haven't done my nails in a long time, except for my pinkies. My pinkies are long enough not to have to do. So, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.